YouTube channel, Kyyah Savage, aka Kyyah, back with another video. For those who are not subscribed, subscribe, and for those who are, thank you. The support is always appreciated. Make sure you check out my Instagram page at Kyyah Savage. I tend to post every single day and post videos on my story, giving tips each day, targeting different things. Today, I'm going to be talking about the few things I wish I knew before accepting my first job offer. So stick around and watch the entire video. The first thing, never immediately accept the offer that they give you. Often, they will give you the lowest amount possible. And a lot of times, this is how they get college students who are fresh out of college. They'll offer you $10,000 per annum less than what they actually can do. So they often operate within a high and low spectrum. So if this is the low side, they're gonna give you this, even though you could come back and say, hey, I want this amount. And they're gonna agree because the highest they were willing to go is here. That's the one thing I wish I knew, is to never, ever, 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 ever accept the first offer that they give you. Another thing I wish I knew was about insurance plans. So there's an HMO and a PPO insurance plan. Honestly, for me personally, I say always get a PPO. HMO is garbage. Okay, it's not garbage, but it's a health managed plan. So basically your physician is in charge of everything. So you can't just go to any physician. I was thinking of a specialty, but you can't just go to any physician unless you go to your doctor first. So you always have to go to your doctor first before you can go to allergy testing, before you can do chiropractor, before you can do acupuncture. You have to go to your primary care doctor first. So I kind of just wish before I accepted my job offer that someone explained to me the difference between a PPO and HMO. PPO, you can kind of just do what you want and you're in charge of that. They'll often try and sell you a PPO more because it's less expensive for them. So that's just one thing that I kind of wish I understood better before accepting my first job offer. The next thing, it's not something that I wish I knew, but it's something that I wish I had thought about, and that was the company culture before accepting my first job. I didn't really think much about it. I kind of just wanted to up and leave and move on to the next thing. So I was like, I don't care where I'm going as long as I'm going somewhere. But I think it's really important to look into a company's culture and see if it's the right fit for you. Because a lot of times I've had jobs where I've had to actually leave. You know, the money was great, the benefits were great, but the company culture just did not mesh well at all, and it didn't make work as enjoyable as it should have been. Another thing, I knew what I was getting myself into, but I didn't really spend enough time sitting and thinking about it. I just needed to get a job. So I wish I considered or spent more time thinking about my commute. I had a 2.5 hour commute when I worked for Amgen, and you know, it didn't really bother me, but in LA, the traffic is so bad that eventually I was just so miserable and I was just ready to move on to the next thing. So before accepting a job offer, even if the money is amazing, even if the company culture is great, even if the benefits are great, you really need to think about your commute, because it will take such a toll on you that you won't have time for anything else. You won't have time for that work-life balance because you'll be spending 5 hours a day in a car, and then you'll be working for 9 of those hours, and then you're gonna want to sleep because you'll be exhausted. So I think it's very important to think about how far your commute is. Those are just a few of the things I wish I knew / I wish I considered before accepting a few of my job offers. I hope this helps somebody. For anybody who needs help weighing a job offer, visit my website, kyyahsavage.com. We can have a conversation about it with your consultation, and then from there we can move on, and I will teach you what you need to look for when you're accepting a job offer, how to accept a job offer, how to negotiate. I will advise you the best that I can in helping you reach your highest potential career-wise and educationally. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and check back every week for new YouTube videos.